Welcome back to MeetMeIsrael. Today we are heading over to a beautiful spot. It's called Mitzpe Shalom. It's in the southern part of the Golan Heights. It's an area where you can see the whole Sea of Galilee from top to bottom, left to right, the whole shebang. And you can also see Mount Hermon. There's some snow still on Mount Hermon. You can see the hills of the Galilee. You can see the cap of Mount Tabor, the fields of the Jordan Valley. You can see the Meron mountain ridge as well as Tzfat. From that viewpoint, there's also a beautiful spring, a Ma'ayan. It's called Ein HaShalom or Ein Agurot. We have to go search and find it. I heard it's about 300 meters down from the viewpoint. We got to go check it out. But in the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you've been there before or if you'd like to see more of this type of content in Israel. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let's go check it out. I met up with my tour guide friend Siona and we set off. Mitzpe Shalom overlooks the stunning landscape of the Golan Heights. Known as the Peace Vista, it offers breathtaking views of the surrounding valleys and mountains, including the majestic Mount Hermon. On our way to Mitzpe Shalom, we stopped off the side of the road because we just could not contain our excitement. I can't. Look, these are fields and fields of almond trees. Oh my goodness. Here we are on the side of the road on the way to Mitzpe Shalom. I had to stop. This place is magic. All the bees are out. I could hear the buzzing. I can't get over it. It's amazing. Wow, this is just like a magical fairyland. We got back into the car and continued on Road 98. Just about 200 meters southward past Kibbutz Kfar Haruv is the right turn into Mitzpe Shalom. Here we are at the entrance of Mitzpe Shalom. We can almost already see the view. This is the spot where you can see the whole Sea of Galilee, the whole Kinneret from top to bottom, side to side in one full swoop. Wow, check this out. Wow, what a spectacular view. Everything is so vibrant today. If you take a look at the far left, you can see the fields of the Jordan Valley. And if we continue right, we can make out the tip of Mount Tabor. Those homes across the lake make up the city of Tiberias. Next, we can sort of make out the cliff of the Arbel. Then a little further right behind those clouds is the city of Tzfat. And down below are the kibbutzim. There's kibbutz Ein Gev right at the shore of the lake. If you continue on this way, it's hard to see, again, because we're far, but that's the Hermon mountain, the snowy top mountain. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer.
Okay, so this place is called Mitzpe Shalom or HaShalom, which translates to Peace Vista. Where does that get that name from? So, this history is like this. 1948, Israel became a state. The Jews declared independence and it became a Jewish country. However, the Golan Heights was not part of Israel at that time. It stayed in Syrian hands. So where we are standing right now, until 1967 and the Six-Day War, this was Syria. And Syrian soldiers would stand on these cliffs.
Wow.
And they could look down. I'm just going to pan down to see just how close those fields are.
Wow, that's super close.
And what an advantage they had in terms of military
strategy. Yeah. Wow.
And how complex it was.
Here we are at Mitzpe Shalom, the Peace Vista Lookout. There's actually a sound system that you can hear this story in Hebrew and in English, and it tells you all about the history from 1948 to 1967 and how the people in Ein Gev were basically fighting for their lives.
It's actually
Shalom and welcome to the Peace Vista.
After enjoying the beautiful views on top, we continued on our way to find the hidden spring. There are two ways to find the Ma'ayan, the hidden spring. One option is to climb down some steep stairs and to walk through the wildflowers, almond trees, and cacti toward the direction of the hidden spring. Another way is to arrive at the viewpoint of Mitzpe Shalom and walk left along the top of the cliff towards Ein Shokor Kfar Mavo. We decided to do a combination of the two to get a feel for the whole area. As we walk along this hiking trail here by Mitzpe Shalom, we see this wall that used to be part of a village. It overlooks the Kinneret, so they had water. Whoever lived here had water to swim, to fish, to bathe. Here we found this amazing almond tree whose blossoms are pink. Look what we found as we're just walking up the trail here at Mitzpe Shalom. We found, look at this pottery that we're finding, ancient pottery that's been left here for how many years, you think?
Yeah, I wonder what they would find if they actually dug.
Look at this pottery, look at this.
Yeah.
Over there we are looking at the Emek HaYarden, the Jordan Valley fields. All the agriculture right up against the Kinneret, right up against the Sea of Galilee.
Okay, just for reference, the Kinneret is freshwater, and it was used for drinking water for the entire country until about 10 years ago. And then we switched to desalination, which means that water is removed from the Mediterranean, the salt is filtered out, and then it can be used as drinking water. And that's about 80% of the supply of water in Israel today.
Oh, hey.
Now, even more fascinating than that is they've now taken the national water carrier and they've built a new one which works in reverse. So if the levels of the Kinneret were to go down too far, they would be able to pump water to the Kinneret from the national water carrier from desalination.
Wow.
To refill it.
So
That's a brand new project.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So we'll never be in the minus.
The Kinneret will always be stable.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good score.
Yeah. The days of saying that Israel is drying out are over.
Good news.
Yeah.
Good news. As we continued along our way to find the hidden spring, we stumbled upon a group of friendly cows grazing nearby. We walked along a small stream that we discovered that the cows were using to drink. But as we trekked on, I got stuck in some mud and had to maneuver my way out so as not to completely fall in. As we trekked further along the terrain, the breathtaking scenery continued to captivate us, and the Sea of Galilee seemed to stretch on forever. As we pressed on, our excitement grew as we could hear the sound of water flowing in the distance. It was the telltale sign that we were nearing the hidden spring that we had set out to find. We finally caught sight of the glistening water. We had made it. Look at this Maayan. This Maayan water spring is called Ein HaShalom or Ein Agorot. If you notice, there are these blue boxes, which is a project created in memory of Rina Schnurb, who was killed in a terrorist attack while hiking with her family near a water spring. This project involves volunteers placing blue boxes filled with hiking supplies such as coffee, tea, and other essentials at various hiking trails in Israel. The aim is to promote safety and comfort for hikers while also honoring Rina's memory and spreading kindness and positivity. We really enjoyed the beautiful surroundings and peaceful nature a little longer, and then it was time to head out. Trekking back up the steps to the view at Mitzpe Shalom. Uphill all the way. We made it. Thanks for joining us at Mitzpeh Shalom. We'll see you next time.